Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance. This is the KV-3. It's a Tier 7 Soviet heavy tank, and it's located on the south spawn of Erlenberg under the command of panzerpenguin. Now, it's basically an updated version of the KV. It was designed before the start of the Second World War. Much better hull armour than the standard KV-1, 120mm of armour, and it could carry the 122mm gun, which meant it got 390 alpha. Now the turret you're seeing here is a bit of a rounded version. They actually sent them out with the standard KV turret, the slightly rounded one, which is the stock turret for the KV-3. But both off the bridge, off the side, and he said we're into the town, and the enemy KV-3 is also heading in the same direction, so it looks like we're going to have a fight between two KVs. Well, as you can see there, penetration up to 175mm of armour with standard, and with APCI it goes up to 217. This is a tier 9 game, so he's going to be facing some serious opposition. You can see some of the enemy have already made it into good positions. One of them, T-54 Mod 1, is made it up on the top of the castle. That Tiger 1 is also tier 7, but tier 7 German. Can we get shots through that arch? It's an Object 257. Oh my god, he just blew his turret off completely! He's just taken out a tier 9 heavy with one shot. Blew his turret off, and he says lol in chat. Well, my god, that was an incredible one. Hit the ammo rack, totally devastated him. That's 1,126 hit points in one shot for a tier 7 heavy. Wow. Nicely done. Now, there is a KV-3 up here somewhere. He's a much less experienced player, though. Now, I won't be going through that gap because there's a T-54 Mod 1 over in the castle area. There's the KV-3. Okay, it's behind us. And we've spotted an Oni ahead. Ooh, got one into our side. There's the KV. 390 into him. See, that 122mm gun is really good. 10-second reload, but it's very effective. And the KV-3 has been killed. Taken out by the Tiger. Now, Oni, no, that didn't work. And he fired, I think he fired at the Tiger. We're loading APCR. No, that, oh, did he get that one in? I don't think he did actually. We've got some ram damage and the KV, the Oni's trying to ram us. Go for the cheeks, that's it. Or the bit, no, he should have gone for the strip along the top, but he did get 440 hit points. And the Oni's been killed by the Tiger. Or was actually the GW Tiger got him. Wow. So it was an Arty shot. And we took 88 hit points of damage as well. Okay, now we've got nice shots on the enemy up there, but they can probably see where we are. Trying to dial in on him. You really do need a gun lane drive to speed up the reload. Look at that, 373, nice shot, dragged him, he's gone. Get shots on that Leo? No, we don't need to. There is an IS-6 up there. Get shots on him. Yes. No, didn't hit. Well, moving up. Is Tiger coming with us? I think Tiger stopped to have a few shots at the IS-6, but we've lost sight of him. There's no spotters over there to actually show us where he is. We can't go over that, so no shots in that direction. Well, we're one tank up on the enemy at the moment, but there's bound to be some defenders nearby. Really need Tiger 1 to come with us. Might be able to get shots on that T-54 Mod 1 in the castle. Oh no, he's gone around the other side of the castle. So that's not going to be possible. But that might allow us to catch up on him. And we have been spotted by someone. And I think that someone might be one of the guys around the other side of the castle. Yes, it was one of the enemy Arty. In fact, both of the enemy Arty spotted us. There's the S-51. And, yep, they're both firing at us. Can you stop to get a shot on that S-51? Well, if he raises his gun again to shoot, we will hit his hitbox. Oh, no, that didn't work. You can see where the shot actually hit us. It went right across our engine deck. One of them actually went in. That was the FD-3805. The S-51 skated across the top. Well, the enemy has lost their T-54 Mod 1 around the other side of the castle. And the S-51's just been killed by the Wizzy 11114. So I think it's now get to the cap, because the enemy's got an EBR Hotchkiss in the cap area and he's attacking both our Arty, but we never get there in time to stop them. Tiger 1 can do it, or the ISU 152, or the T-43. We need to get to the cap, kill that Waffenträger. We can use these buildings to creep up on him. Probably see us the moment we come around that corner though. Yep, he did. There's 2 tank destroyers still left in the game. They've dealt with the Hotchkiss. One's the Waffenträger, the other one's an Su-130PM, and of course, as you note, that is the Soviet Scorpion, capable of quite a lot of damage with one shot. So I reckon he's probably somewhere on the east side of the map. He was last seen in grid square C0, but I'm sure that the Waffenträger will be aiming directly at us right in a second. We pull out, we're going to get a 128mm shell in us. T-43 is coming up on the flanks, so he can do a flanking attack. That will distract the Waffenträger. Then we can move. Poking. Trying to encourage the Waffenträger to fire. Yes, we were seen. And the Waffenträger is on the move. I saw a tree go down. Something went down over there. He's on the move. He's changing positions. I think he can see the T-43 coming up on him. He's got a long reload once he fires. He's going to have to fire at the T-43 or die. Yes, nice shot. 337. The T-43 is going into him. Loads of shots landing. Now we can move. Dialing in. Long dial in. No, didn't get the kill. And that went to the Object 704 in the end. There's only one enemy left. It's that Su-130PM. Certainly would be a good idea to park behind that barn structure. But I think everybody does want that kill. Now he must have retreated back to the A line somewhere. He must be on the A line. As long as we can keep the trees between him and us, he's not going to see us until we get really close. It. Creep up on him, the other side of the ridge line. Any second now. Oh, we've been spotted. There he is. Oh, shot missed. Now would be a good time for HE. Oh, the Arty were waiting for that. Crusader SP got him in the end. Nicely done. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. And it's an ace tank of a panzerpenguin in the KV-3. In fact, it's his first ace tanker because it's got the scrolls underneath. indicates its first one. He got a demolition expert for blowing that 257 apart, a 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, and a bruiser medal as well for getting at least 5 critical hits. Win 8 for the game, 3910. Yeah, I don't think he's going to forget that ammo rack on the 257 anytime soon. Let's have a look at team score. Well, we can see, according to team score, that the high damage was actually done by that SU-130PM. He did 4,059 hit points of damage, picked up the high caliber. The next highest scorer on our team was actually the Wizzy-11114. He got 2,765. He picked up a Pascucci's, and we got 2,679, or rather Panzer Penguin got 2,679. When it came to kills, it was the Wizzy-111, GW Tiger. They both got 3 kills apiece. Then came Tiger 1, Crusader SP, Object 704, and the Progetto on the enemy team, and Panzer Penguin picked up only 1 kill, I'm afraid. But he did get the highest base XP because he was tier 7 in tier 9 game. And of course, he did get that monster kill on the enemy Object 257, which was incredible. In fact, actually, you could see the poor bugger didn't get any damage whatsoever, just blown up by that shot, just drove straight in front of Panzer Penguin's gun. And, oh, well, what could Panzer Penguin do but put a shell straight through him? And it worked beautifully. Let's have a look at the detail report. He fired 12 shots in that game. He got 8 hits and 5 penetrations. Damage of 2,679 hit points, of which 373 was at more than 300 meters. He received 4 hits, 1 penetration, 1 non-penetration, and 3 hits as a result of splash damage. One of those was from the Oni. He blocked damage of 390 hit points. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 1 of them, and did damage assistance of 950 hit points. On a standard account, he earned 34,081 credits, got 754 compensation from one of his own teammates. Actually took a round from one of them, unfortunately. I don't know which one it was, but certainly it was damage caused by allies. Oh yes, of course, now I know it was the GW Tiger. When he took out the Oni, he splashed Panzer Penguin with his round, and that's where he lost 88 hit points. So his total came to 34,835 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he took away 448 credits. Yes, I'm afraid he did use some premium ammo, and that's what cost him. Would have been nicer, actually, to use the HE ammo on something like the S51 and the SU-130, because that would have done a huge amount of damage once it actually hit the target. But anyway, on the XP side, he earned 1,149 base XP, times 2 for the first victory, took away 2,298 experience points altogether. So a fantastic round there for Panzer Penguin. I'm sure he's very happy to get his first ace tanker in the KV-3. It is quite a good little tank, actually. A lot of people underestimate the KV-3 because, of course, they all want to go for the IS-3 because they think that's a much, much better tank. Well, it is quite good. But the KV-3 can surprise a lot of people, and it certainly is very capable of bouncing rounds off that rounded turret. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.